Hello everyone. We'll again continue with higher order derivative in parametric form, but with a difference. Here we need to find out which variable is to be differentiated with respect to what for the second order. Here like we have y is dy, it's d2y on dt square, that means it is second derivative of dy on dt. This is d2x on dy square, says that it is the second derivative of d dx. It's actually d dy of dx on dy. So it's the second derivative of dx on dy. Likewise, this is d2t on dx square, says this is the second derivative of dt on dx with respect to x. Likewise, this is second derivative of dt on dy with respect to y. So here you have to be very careful. This variation is seen in the question paper. So I'm discussing that variation. We follow the same thing, that is, we'll find out dy on dx. After finding dy on dx, whatever is asked, you read it once again. That will help you to take up the function which has to be differentiated further. Like to find d2y on dt square, this is to be rewritten. That is, you have to understand this, which function has been differentiated again. It is dy on dt that has been differentiated with respect to t. So we have d in dt of dy on dt. That is, d dt is the operator. So that means dy on dt to be differentiated once again with respect to t. So we'll write down what dy on dt is first. So dy on dt from here is cos t. dy on dt is cos t. We have to apply this operator d dt. So we apply the operator, that is, we are differentiating dy on dt with respect to t. Right side also we'll have to take up the same operator. So this is read as differentiating cos t with respect to t, which gives us sin t, minus sin t. So we have differentiated the second order, the second time, the function dy on dt with respect to t. This is second derivative of dy on dt with respect to t. That's what the meaning of the statement is. Now, if this is asked, that is d2x on dy square, so you need to understand this is which function's second derivative. It is the operator that has been applied is d dy. So it is dx on dy's second derivative. So we'll first write down what dx on dy is. We have found we have got dx on dt, we have got dy on dt, so that gives us dx on dt, which comes out to be 1 plus sin t upon cos t. Now here we find that x with respect to y, when you differentiate, it comes out to be a function of t. So therefore, when you differentiate it once again, left hand side is okay, d2x upon dy square, but right hand side says that differentiate the function with respect to t first, which is giving us, I separated this expression actually. This is read as sec t plus tan t. So sec t is derivative, sec t tan t, plus tan t is derivative, tan square t. Now here, this is in terms of t. We need to differentiate that t with respect to y. So we have to add on this quantity dt on dy. dt on dy, from here it is cos t, 1 upon cos t. So that I have mentioned here. So that is to be attached with it. So this is the second derivative of dx on dy, that is dx on dy differentiated with respect to y once again. It is dx on dy differentiated dx on dy with respect to y. Now if you have to find d2t on dy square, it is d dy of dt on dy. So we'll first write down dt on dy, that is cos t, dt on dy dt on dy. I'm sorry, I took it as, so this is the wrong thing that I've written. Please do the correction. This is dt on dy is sec t. So when you apply the operator, it is d dy on both sides. It's d dy. So we need to find the derivative of sec t first. So that is giving us d2t on dy square. This is sec t's derivative, sec t tan t. Now then tan t is to be differentiated with respect to y. So we'll copy that dt on dy. dt on dy is 1 upon cos t, that is another sec t is added. So finally the answer to this comes out to be sec square t tan t. That's the answer for this. Likewise, you'll be getting different functions to differentiate in different forms. So you need to read what expression it is actually. This is another question which I have explained. Here you have to find d2x on dy square, d2y on d theta square. There's one thing more attached to it. It is theta equal to pi on 2. That is, you have to find d2y on d theta square at theta equal to pi on 2. Here d2x on dy square at theta equal to pi on 4. The third thing that you have to find is d2 theta on dx square at theta equal to pi on 4. So let's find out what dx on d. So we have dy on dx. The simplified form of this comes out to be cot theta. So the first thing that you are finding is d2x on dy square, which says that it's a second derivative of dx on dy. So you need to find out what dx on dy is. Dx on dy is reciprocal of cot theta, that is tan theta. So we differentiate this with respect to y on both sides. Left hand side gives you d2x on dy square. Now this is tan theta. Tan theta's derivative is sec square theta. Now theta, chain rule, theta d theta on dy. So that is added along with it. That's not enough because the question says find d2x on dy square at theta equal to pi on 4. Just replace theta as pi on 4 and have the answer. So this is for d2x on dy square. Likewise, the next question says d2y on d theta square, which is the second derivative of dy on d theta with respect to theta. So what you find is d2y on d2. Now here, this is already a function of theta. So we are just differentiating this as such. Once again, this is to be differentiated. For that, 2a I have taken common. Now here, e to the index theta constant, differentiated, cos theta constant, and then the derivative of cos theta minus sin theta is also having e to the index theta as the first expression. So I have taken just a common factor. Put the value of theta is equal to pi on 2. This will reduce to 0. This will be minus 1. Theta is 1. So that's the answer for the second derivative of dy on d theta. The next part that you have is d2 theta on dx square. So this is d theta on dx second derivative with respect to x. So write down d theta on dx first and then differentiate that. So here this is a function of theta, so we need to add on d theta on dx. So d theta on dx is added, this is simplified, and the final answer, and that too we have to take it at theta equal to pi on 4. So replace theta as pi on 4 and write the simplified answer. So this is how we have to take up the higher order derivative of parametric form of one variable with respect to another. Now which variable with respect to another will be mentioned in the question, you need to understand. Like you have this as d by x and y. Now this is with d2 t on dx square. So it's a second derivative of dt on dx. So dt on dx, this is a function in theta. So obviously we'll have to differentiate this, and along with that you have to write dt on dx. Likewise, the next d2y on dt square, it's the second derivative of dy on dt, which says that it is already differentiated. It's a function of t, so we don't need to go in further. This is the answer. The last expression, d2x upon dy square, it's the second derivative of dx on dy. So this is how you have to take up the derivative of higher order derivative or second order derivative of parametric functions.